Hey guys, this is Sage Valentine, and this is my review of CBS's Big Brother, premiere night number 2, season 16, episode number 2. Okay, here goes. We are being introduced to 8 new characters to join the Crazy Eights, but just in case you don't know who the Crazy Eights are, the Crazy Eights are Paola, Donnie, Cody, Frankie, Amber, Nicole, Devin, and Joey, with Frankie as the HOH. Okay, this second crop of cast members looks like trouble, and they definitely are trouble. It is Victoria, age 22, from Weston, Florida. She's a little spoiled. There's Caleb from Hopkinsville, Kentucky. He's a self-proclaimed metrosexual, a country boy, and a military man. There is Brittany, age 29, from Torrance, California, mother of 3, and a divorcee. There is Christine, age 23, from Tucson, Arizona. She is a barista, a wife, and has to get a little blood on her hands, or will get a little blood on her hands this season. There is Derek, age 30, from Providence, Rhode Island, a father, an undercover cop, and a sergeant. There is Jocasta from Lovejoy, Georgia, who is a mother of 2, a pastor, a motivational speaker, and a woman of the streets. And I'm not talking about the street walking profession either. I'm talking about watch out for her. There is Zach, age 23, a recent college grad who is unemployed and does not think that he needs friends. Other people in his life serve no purpose, and he is a really big liar, and he runs his mouth so much that he got punched in the face one time. And then there's Mr. Hayden from Long Beach, California. He's a pedicab driver who was on the dean's list while he was in college. I love the look on the faces of the final 8 house guests when Julie Chen explains that there is already an HOH. There are 8 people in the house, and that one of you can become an HOH, but when you become an HOH, you will essentially have a chance of being one of 2 people as HOH to go home. So one HOH, another HOH, knocks out that HOH, home. Okay, so the first 4 players to enter the house is Jocasta, Caleb, Christine, and Hayden. Hayden, for some reason, thinks that John Travolta, Whitney Houston, and The Rock are in the house. Poor baby. Christine is a super fan. Caleb is looking at Amber. He likes her. And Jocasta is worried about sharing a bed with men. I think she should be worried about all the things she's going to have to do in this house. But then again, she's a lady of the streets. She's a streetwise woman. So at this point right now, I can tell you that Zach is something else. He's going to be something else. Okay. Devin decides, after making those first 2 alliances, that he's open to making more alliances. Victoria and Frankie bond. Nicole's noticing how the chemistry in the house is changing, and she doesn't like it. Derek and Brittany are worried about being new to the house, and Frankie's not really understanding anything. I guess he's a little shocked about the new 8 coming in the house. And Pow already has in her mind that Jocasta can't cut it in this game. I'm like, you don't even know this woman. Even if she says she's a minister, there's always a twist, and you can't really judge people, but that's Pow for you. Paola, for those who don't know yet. So Derek tells everybody he works in parks and recreation, which we all know is a really big lie. Cody's really feeling Brittany and says she has a nice body and can't understand how 3 babies came out of that body. I'm shaking my head at him more than Hayden with the Whitney Houston comments. So Frankie says that Caleb's not going to understand him, because he's right wing, he's from down south. But then Frankie also said in the beginning of the season that the first episode, that he doesn't want anybody judging him, and here he is judging. Never mind, guys. So like I said, Frankie and Victoria are aligning together, and they're sitting in the beehive talking, and they want to go pretty far with one another. Pow tries to think that she's slick and is talking to Caleb and trying to feel him out. Caleb never mentioned he was in the military, but I mean, you can tell that like he has that military swagger going on a little bit. He doesn't walk it, but he seems like he's scared of everyone. But for a person to say that she's like is like going to win this game. She's already starting off on a bad note. But she tells Caleb when he asks that everyone in the house is nice, and she realizes that she and Caleb are both straightforward people. And Caleb reveals he can read people so well, and Pow Pow's like, listen, he's a threat. And I'm saying he's military, so he is a threat. And he's cocky, a beast, and intense. I'm telling you, Paola, right now, watch out for that one. Donnie starts making these cute little cricket sounds. And it's pretty funny how he does, and I would love to know how he's doing it. But he really uses that as a strategy to kind of distract everyone from the fact that he's a strong player and to make it think, oh, he's funny. Let's keep him around. Good move, Donnie. So, Frankie is running his mouth, and I'm just like, oh, my God. My mom's like, come on. Frankie is a little too comfortable with the guys. He's in the room with Hayden and Caleb and Zach. And Zach is like pushing him for info because Zach is just that type of guy. He's just a butt. Frankie basically runs out and says, oh, well, you know, I used to go to such and such high school. Now, Zach already revealed that's a rich kid's school. Hayden's just like, Zach, chill out because you're pissing off the HOH and he can't put you out. Frankie says the same thing, but Frankie, you just put a target on your back from that one comment. And you mentioned you were on Broadway. You're telling them too much, honey. Way too much. Zach is, yeah, and as Hayden said, Zach is very abrasive. And Caleb is like kind of sitting there quiet reading them, and to me he's showing his military skills, and if I was in the house I would have picked up on that immediately from being around those in the military and just from watching people. There's something not right, something very straightforward and to the point with Caleb. And my mom was like asking the question, how come every season has somebody from New York or New Jersey? That is a good question to ask, Mom, by the way. So anyway, we get to the HOH competition, and they're spinning on this spigot, or this spit, like they're roasting pigs. And it basically goes like this. Victoria falls, Brittany falls, Jocasta falls, Christine falls, and Derek falls. And when I say it is a battle to the end, it is a battle to the end between Hayden and Caleb. And Derek decided he was going to show that he's strong, but not strong enough to win HOH. But basically, Hayden and Caleb are hanging there until Hayden finally falls and Caleb wins, and Frankie is too upset, and I'd be upset as well, Frankie, because your biggest threat just won HOH. And Hayden, honestly, from watching that scene, I can tell you Hayden threw that, because Hayden totally could have won that. He threw the crap out of that one. So we also learn a new twist that each HOH is going to put up 2 people. Those 2 people have to battle in something called the Battle for the Block. And whoever comes out victorious will then knock off an HOH and make them come right back into the population, basically. And that person is in jeopardy of being voted out. I bet you Frankie didn't think of that one. So basically, those 2 people can dethrone the HOH. And yeah. So we find out that America, the viewers, voted Joey as the first person in their trio. So hopefully they add Donnie or Derek or somebody else that's pretty smart in this game. Hey, add Caleb. Because Caleb is being the spook that sat by the door. So Caleb's pretty crazy. But I just want to let you guys know who I am hitching my ride to besides Donnie. So my players so far are Donnie, Nicole, Derek, Christine, Hayden, and Caleb. Those are my 6. So Godspeed, players, and thank you all for tuning in. Definitely stay tuned for my review of Season 2 of The Walking Dead. Sunday I'm going to do a review of Big Brother. I'm also going to do a Big Brother POV pretty soon. And Monday is 24 Live Another Day. I do those reviews. I will be doing Under the Dome on top of Under the Dome Season 2. I'm going to do that as well. So thank you guys so much. Check me out if you want to see like what I'm watching with TV shows, pique my interest. I'm actually watching Rectify, which is pretty good. I got to get into Defiance Season 2. Okay, at Sage Valentine on Twitter.com. Sage Valentine on Google+. So until next time, everyone, If I missed anything, leave it in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking of this season so far, and who in the new crop of 8 is is piquing your interest as your player. And if you agree with anything I said, definitely add. If not, you can add it as well. But anyway, don't forget to rate and subscribe to my channel and my brand of crazy. I love you all. You all take care. Bye, guys. Bye.